got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Rockers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now to the plate, Tommy Edman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Cardinals. The second
is ready. Here's the first pitch.
Edman.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Grounded to first. And the inning begins with a quick out number one. Next up, Harrison Bader.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
The first base.
Here's the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. And stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan.
The pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So bases are empty with one gone. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next, it'll be Larry Gilby looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Hard liner to center field. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to... All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
So he sets him down swinging. Tyler O'Neill goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
And this will be fouled away. Martinez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That is good. The catcher.
Stepping in now, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 down with a runner at first. And up next will be Yoshi Tsutsugo. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Santana is off of first with 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Runner's back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Gloved by Arenado. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in will be Yadier Molina. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Carlos Martinez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch was a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got it.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. The batter will be Shogo Akiyama. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. Grounded weakly to the right side. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So here is Jonathan Villar, grounded out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. Nolan Arenado is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Santana's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next to stand in is Dylan Carlson. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Left side, but well foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now into the box. Larry Doby hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here's the 1-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. That brings in Tommy Edman, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. It's laid off for ball 2. And now a pitch that ties him up as he has to fight to stay alive as this is pushed foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And here comes the first base.
Second baseman, Danny Santana.
Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
At the plate now, Francisco Alvarez. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Next up is Yoshi Tsutsugo. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. ready now is Harrison Bader. Delivered an RBI single last time up.
Harrison Bader.
Yeah.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Nope,
And it's
that's
2
the ball.
balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Paul Goldschmidt goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Santana has it, and that's the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. First offering. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
No, that's
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder Shogo Akiyama. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Gleyber Torres will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on the way. swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfect. Hirokazu Sawamura is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Dylan Carlson. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Carlson.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And there he goes towards second. And it's fouled away. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now here's the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Molina, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled off. Now another 1-2.
Ball 2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Line drive base hit. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Second base.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Doby is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
From the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The first baseman.
He swings and lines it to left. O'Neill is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Stepping in next, Larry Doby. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Doby.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Edman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the out. From the stretch.
Nope. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next, here is Paul Goldschmidt. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the AV on its way. Tyler O'Neill is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Danny Santana. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's 1 away. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. The batter will be Yoshitomo Tsutsugo. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Down the 3rd baseline.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So now here is Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In now, Dylan Carlson as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. And that's out number 1. So the next to bat will be Yadier Molina, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Now at the plate is Paul DeYoung. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Glove by Santana. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the outfielder, Shogo Akiyama. Now a swinging bunt. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away. Aaron Hicks steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Bader is there, 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in next, Larry Doby. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Shot toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, we had 2 spring training division teams going at it in this one. Pretty much an even matchup on paper, but in the end, these guys come out on top and get a well-earned victory.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The St. Louis Cardinals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Martinez pitches well enough to get the W. Kenta Maeda takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon,